Hey guys, what is going on? We're going to be rebuilding the New Orleans Saints here, doing another one, and I'm excited about it. I definitely feel like this is going to be a fun rebuild. You know, they definitely don't have a whole lot of holes right now, but we know Drew Brees does retire pretty quickly in Madden, so quarterback is going to be something we're going to have to find. That's why I always love rebuilding the Saints here. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at Taysom Hill, because I definitely think he's in my long-term options here. Actually, I don't know. They didn't give him great ratings. I feel like he's shown he could throw the ball a little bit better than these ratings, if we're being honest. I kind of want to try. We're probably going to test him out and see what he does at the quarterback spot when Drew Brees retires, but, you know, that's not right now. So we still have Brees playing at QB. We got Alvin Kamara. I'm going to make him the workhorse. You know, I really would love New Orleans to run him more than they do. They definitely don't run him a whole lot. And I feel like he's a pretty good running back. Like, I think he would be one of the better ones if they get him going. I know we know he can catch the ball great, so he should be an all-around great player for us. We got Michael Thomas, who finally got paid, if you know what I'm saying. So we're going to have him long-term. We do have Smith here, who's going to be a nice player. Ted Ginn is going to be our speed threat for this year. O-line, we're looking pretty good. We have a young right tackle in Ramczyk. Center did retire, so we're going to have McCoy, who has hidden development at center. Left tackle Armstead, he's probably up there in age, 28, but he's got superstar development. Got Jared Cook here. So what I'm seeing is we have a lot of veterans on the team that we're going to have to replace sooner than later. We got Cam Jordan, Sheldon Rankins, David Onyemata. He's actually I'm gonna put him up here because these two together I think can be a nasty D-tackle duo. We got Marcus Davenport here at the right side. Cornerbacks are really good. We got Marshawn Lattimore, one of the better young corners in the league in my opinion. We got Eli Apple. I mean, we got a lot of cornerbacks that can play, like Robinson, Crawley, Williams. We got a lot of decent corners. I am gonna start Eli Apple because he is fairly young, so I'm gonna start him as our number 2 guy. Safeties, we still have Williams here, who, you know what, we can't forget what he did, but I definitely feel like since he whiffed on that tackle on the Minneapolis Miracle, he's still a pretty good player. I expect him to be good for us. Von Bell as well. Linebacking core is a bit tough. I mean, Anzalone and Klein, they're serviceable, but no doubt about it, the leader is going to be Davis here as our linebacking core, and the best player on defense is going to be Cam Jordan currently. I'm hoping Lattimore could end up getting an X factor for us. That would help out. That would help out a lot if we could get him an X factor. I feel like season goal is definitely playoffs. We'll see if we can get Drew Brees one last Super Bowl win here, but because he probably will retire after year 1, we'll see. But that's going to do it here for mid-season. I mean, for the beginning of the year. I'll check with you guys at mid-season. All right, so checking out some of the players we're going to have to resign here. Drew Brees wants a hefty contract. I have a feeling we're probably not going to have to worry about this anyway, because I'm pretty sure he is going to retire. I'm kind of hoping he does, to be honest, because I know he's not going to be here long-term. So I feel like the sooner he retires, the better off we're going to be, because then we can actually address quarterback. So, yeah, I think we're not going to have to worry about that. Ted Ginn, going to let him go. He's 34. David Onyemata, that's a decent deal he wants there. I'm not mad at that. He's a 78 overall. Doesn't want a whole lot of money. He's only 26, so we'll probably get that done. Eli Apple, I think that could be a steal, especially for how young he is. I feel like he's played longer than this, but I guess not. That's not a huge cap hit at all. So at 24 years of age, I mean, he's already a 76 overall. I feel like there's no reason not to bring him back because the upside's just way better than the downside there. Von Bell, I feel like he can be the safety for a long term for us. He's only 24, already a 76 overall. Good speed, nice zone coverage and tackling. And again, that's a bit of a steal of a deal right there. That's not a horrible signing. So we're going to be able to get quite a few guys here for us on a cheap deal. Now, definitely going to let Teddy Bridgewater go here. He's only got an 84 throw power. I feel like Taysom Hill can do what he can do, probably just a little bit better, because Teddy Bridgewater, he didn't look great in preseason. So, I mean, he can go somewhere else if somebody else wants to start him. Now, Andres Pete here is going to be our left guard. He's not a bad left guard at all. I feel like we should bring him back. His ratings are not bad. He's got decent awareness, so we're going to bring him back for left guard. I'm not sure why his awareness is so... I mean, his overall is so low. But yeah, we're going to bring Pete back. Klein, he's 28, going to let him go. So going to let a lot of these guys test. So we're just going to bring back the main people. Pete here. We'll bring back Von Bell, Eli Apple, Anya Monta. And we're going to let everybody else go. And Breeze most likely will retire here. Wow, so we just get shellacked in our last game. 28-10 beat down by the Panthers, which... I mean, I'm not mad at. The Panthers are a decent team. No playoffs here. That's a tough one. That is a tough one with no playoffs. We finished 6-10. Whoa. I don't understand that. 6-10, but you know what? It is what it is. Really don't get that though. We have a really nice squad here. Especially we had Breeze. We have 5 upgrade points for our center, which should help out. He ended up having star development. Offensive line is still upgrading, so that is always good. Smith here in the slot had 2 upgrade points. Defensively, do we have any upgrades? Got a couple here and there. Not really a whole lot. That's a little disappointing. Let's go ahead and check out the stats. I mean, what went wrong for us? 10th in offensive yard. Oh, wow. Drew Brees had a crazy year. Defensive yards, 30th. Okay. I don't like that. Oh, my God. Drew Brees went off. 4,200 yards. 42 touchdowns. 5 interceptions, 70% completion rate. That's dirty. That is straight dirty. Rushing here, 1,100 yards by Kamara, 3 touchdowns. Don't know about that. 1 fumble. Average 4.4 yards a carry, though. Bit low on the touchdowns. Running, 100%. Murray had 6. Well, did I just see that right? Breeze had 3 scrambling touchdowns? Okay. Michael Thomas here with 84 receptions, about 1,000 yards actually, 7 touchdowns. Smith from the slot really did work. 900 yards, 11 touchdowns. Jared Cook, 76, 807. Ted Ginn, pretty good numbers for Ted Ginn. 81, 708 for him. Kamara, I mean, we know Kamara. I'd love to see a little bit more receptions from Kamara because, if we're being honest, he'll average 10 receptions a game. So I would love to see around 100 for him, but that just doesn't happen in the sim here. But he ends up with about 502 there. Sacks. Ooh, wow. Our left tackle allowed 10 sacks. Other than that, 7 by Pete. We did extend him. Other than that, though, our line played good. Nice to see our center only allowing 3 as a rookie. Defensively here, 126 tackles by Anzalone. 104 by Davis. 97 by Apple. Sacks, we get 8.5 by Cam Jordan. 3.5 by Anzalone. Wow, Cam Jordan really was the only producer on defense in the sack department. 3 by Davenport. 2 by Rankins. Just not a great defensive year at all. 2 picks by Bell. 2 by Lattimore. 2 by Robinson. A lot of 1 bombs there. So just not a great year defensively at all. We just didn't do anything. Yearly awards here. MVP goes to Breeze. That's a nice way if he does retire this year. That would be a nice way to end it for him on an MVP. Unfortunately, no playoffs, but you know what? Breeze gets us that MVP, and probably is his last year here. So in free agency here, there's definitely not a whole lot of people to sign, but Tyreek Hill's available, and we're going to go after him. We're going to go after him here. I feel like it would be a great addition, especially because we do need a speed threat. Traquan Smith, I feel like, should stay in the slot. He's played really well there. Michael Thomas, obviously, is still going to be our #1 guy with that X factor. But I feel like just having the speed of Tyreek Hill is going to open everything up. And we are without Drew Brees, so we do have a little bit more room and cap here to work with. But we are going to have to find a quarterback. But whenever we do, man, if Hill accepts it here... we're going to be talking Super Bowl talk this upcoming year. Oh, and he accepts it. That's dirty, bro. That's the dirtiest receiving core I think I've ever had. We're going to have Michael Thomas and Tyreek Hill? And we're looking to draft the quarterback here to replace Breeze. I wouldn't mind going Jalen Hurts, but he's a 3rd-round prospect. So I feel like going Justin Herbert's going to be the smart idea here. We definitely want a a first-round guy here, and I think Herbert's the guy. I think he's the guy. We're going to go after him, and he's a 79 overall with hidden developments. Yes. He's got 89 short accuracy, great throw. Well, not great, but all right throw power. But a great accuracy to start with. 85 awareness as well, man. Definitely going to be a pocket passer, but it looks like we got ourselves another Breeze here. I mean, we don't want to put him in that category yet. But he's going to make every throw we need him to, and especially with the weapons we got for him. Okay, we still have a really nice guy here left on the board. Kenny Wilkie's here. He's got A- finesse move. Good tackling? I mean, yeah, I could need a little pass rush help here. 71 overall. Wow, not as good as finesse move as I would have thought, but he's got okay strength. To be honest, he might start opposite side of Cameron Jordan. Actually, you know what? We could bounce him inside to a defensive tackle and get real nasty with it. He's got good speed. You always need a speed rusher at the defensive tackle spot. We might try it out. We need a linebacker. This is probably the last pick I'm going to show you guys here. We didn't have a second round pick, I guess, but fourth round here, we're going to go after a linebacker to go along with Davis. 70 overall isn't bad. He's 23. Wow, those are actually really good stats. The only thing... Oh, my God. Those are really good stats. The only thing he's lacking is zone coverage, but man... Good awareness, good play rack, great speed. I mean, why... What's wrong with his overall here? I mean... He looks like a monster to me, bro. He looks like a monster. So taking a look at the roster here, I'm not mad at all where we're looking like. I feel like we got our quarterback for the future here. You know, I was going to roll with the one guy that's real shifty that can play tight end and receiver. I forgot what his name was, and he plays running back pretty much all the positions. But Taysom Hill. But yeah, his rating was really low for quarterback, so I didn't think it was going to work out. But we went after Herbert here. We got Kamara. We ended up picking up Tyreek Hill. Now, it is a battle for the number one spot here at a receiver. I was going to give it the Hill the edge, but, you know, with an X factor on Michael Thomas, I feel like he should be our number one guy. But if Hill gets the X factor, I definitely will put him as our number one. And then we have Smith here to play the slot, which he did really good last year. Offensive line, I thought was going to be a problem, but it doesn't look like it is. We have two tackles here that should stay the remainder of the rebuild. A nice center who continues to upgrade. Pete here at left guard, who isn't a bad one. And then Warford's probably maybe the only guy we need to replace at some point. Tight end could be a problem. Jared Cook is aging, and his overall is going down. We'll see what Josh Hill is, but he's aging as well. Defensively... I really like the way we look. We definitely got a lot better. Defensive line, we still got Cam Jordan, two good defensive tackles, and Onyemata and Rankins. And then our draft pick, Wilkie's here, who's going to be a nice speed rusher. We're going to start him, see if we can get some upgrade points. Corners are nice with Lattimore, Apple, still, and some nice safeties. Linebacking core, I really like the way our linebacking core is looking. We got Davis here to play the right side, Anzalone to play middle. And then our middle linebacker we drafted, we're not going to start him at middle because we do have Anzalone. So we're just going to start him on the left outside linebacker spot and see what he can do there. But I feel like our team's pretty good. I mean, we have a lot of playmakers everywhere. We got an X factor on both sides of the ball. Secondary starting to come together. Got a decent pass rush. Really nice receiving core. So I'm expecting big things from Herbert here as a rookie. Ooh, okay, we got some nasty contracts coming up. So Alvin Kamara's going to need re-sign. Lattimore, Marcus Williams, dang. Okay. Demario Davis, we're probably going to have to let him go, to be honest. So Jared Cook's got to get let go of. So is Demario Davis. Warford, we're going to have to let him go. I'd love to bring back Anzalone, and he's not asking for a whole lot of money. So I feel like we can get that done. Besides that, though, we're probably going to let everybody go. So we're going to get Anzalone back, and we're going to bring back Williams, Lattimore, and Kamara, and that's probably going to be the majority of our cap. I mean, because these are some superstar players wanting to come back. Okay, we have a 12-4 record, but we have to play in the freaking wild card. What? I mean, what in the hell happened in the NFC? What do we got going here? Oh, wow, okay. We got the 14-2 Cowboys and the 13-3 Seahawks? And the 13-3 Bills? Okay. I'm not a fan of that, but looks like we had an alright year here. Let's go ahead and check out the upgrade points like we normally do. We get 5 by Herbert. He ends up being a star guy for us. Traquan Smith with 3 upgrade points. Decent amount on the O-line. Defensively here, ooh, we get, oh wow, that guy ended up being normal development, but we get 3 upgrade points by him. Decent amount of upgrade points defensively. I'm not mad. So, we upgraded quite well. I like the way we upgraded there. Oh, wow. We don't even take a step back after losing Drees. Are you kidding? 4,100 yards, 40 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 71% completion rate. I have to see if he won MVP. It's a good chance he did. What? He's at number 7 with those stats? Okay, well, these guys must have played out of their mind. Because I mean, that's an insane year by Herbert as a rook. 1,400, oh, that's what I'm talking about. 1,400 yards by Kamara. 12 touchdowns. He had 4 fumbles, though. Murray with 5 touchdowns as well. Receiving, we got 84, 1,012 here by Thomas. 53, about 807 by Smith. 76, 808 by the tight end. Hill with a bit of a down year, but I mean, what can we expect when we have so many weapons? 77, 705, about 800 actually. 35, 403 for Alvin Kamara. So all in all, I mean, we spreaded the ball out pretty good. Got a decent amount of production from really all of our playmakers. Offensive line, ooh, that's not good. Left tackle allowed 12 sacks. Pete allowed 10, or right tackle allowed 8. I don't like that. 108 tackles here by Anzalone. 100 by Davis. 94 by Lattimore. Sacks, we get 7 by Rankins. 5.5 by Jordan. 4.5 by Davis. Ooh, 4 by the rookie. I'll take that. 11 tackles for loss as well. Onyemata with 4 sacks as well. Interceptions here. 2 by Anzalone, 2 by Lattimore, 2 by Apple, a couple of 1-bombs. Team played well. Team played real well. And we're going to be hopping in the playoffs here against Philly. Let's get it. You know what? Let's freaking get it. All right, so, I mean, we got a nice team here. Wow, Philly scores really quickly. Okay, we're down to 14-3 already. This isn't looking good. It's not looking good. We definitely need to score here. I feel like we should be a bit more into the game than this. Wow, okay. So that's how the first playoff game is going to go for Herbert. We're going to get blown apart there by Philly. Gosh.
Not just get to the wild card game, which they did.
I don't really have any good takeaways from that. I mean, we got obliterated. Herbert threw 3 interceptions in his first playoff game. You know what? The most I can hope for is that maybe he learned from it, and next time we make the playoffs, that won't happen. Because we were a 12-4 squad, and you know what? It went downhill real quick. It went downhill real freaking quick. Alright, so we are here in the free agency period, and I think I'm going to offer Brandon Brooks a contract here. See if he wants to come over to New Orleans. We did lose our right guard. We do need one. We do need one. I know he's 32, but he's got superstar development. Usually they regress a lot slower with that kind of development there. Now, I don't want to use a whole lot of money here, so we're not going to, like, try to break our cap or anything. You know what, if he doesn't accept it, he doesn't accept it, but, man, we are 12-4 coming off that record. I would think you'd want to come to New Orleans instead of Denver, but we'll see. Alright, okay, I knew it. I freaking knew he wasn't going to do it. Alright, so we don't get the right guard that we wanted there. Wasn't a whole lot of players in free agency, to be honest, to go after, so I guess we're just going to save some money this free agency offseason and hope that we can address some of these needs in the draft. Alright, so we're going to be doing a quick draft recap here. Not mad at our picks, We definitely whiffed on a few, but I'll take it. We got a right guard here who's a 73 overall. He's got hidden development, so I'm pretty happy with that. We needed a right guard. Doesn't have the best strength or the best run blocking, but he's got pretty good stats for a rookie here. Already the 25th ranked guard, and he's a rook. Hasn't played it down, so I'm happy with that. We needed a linebacker to replace Demario Davis after we let him go. I think this guy can do it. 72 overall. He's got decent all-around stats. He's not going to really be great at one specific thing, but he's an all-around balanced player. And then the other pick that I'm pretty surprised about is I hit on a tight end, and you guys know me, I don't hit on tight ends much. So this is pretty good. We get Lester Buckhalter here. That's a weird name, but he's only got normal development, but he's a 76 overall. He looks to be a pretty good prospect here. 85 speed, 90 acceleration, decent catching ability, and that's what we want in our tight end. We want a real pass catching tight end to go along with our already devastating receiving core. So I think he's going to fit in nicely to the fold, and I think freaking Herbert's going to have a gnarly year coming up. He's got freaking weapons to throw to. But let's go ahead and hop right into year 3. All right, guys, couple of big things here. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the offense here. Herbert ended up getting superstar development, so I'm not mad at that at all. He's got 2 upgrade points, should be upgrading like a monster for us. And how do we have Kirk Cousins? Okay, I'm not sure how that is because I didn't sign him, but I guess we just have Kirk Cousins now as a backup quarterback in case things go south. All right, that's a little weird. But we do have Kamara still, 92 overall. I mean, offense isn't really concerning to me at all. I expect us to have an outstanding year. Offensive line still nice. Got 2 good tackles, solid. Good tight end in Buckhalter here. See how he performs. Now, receiving core, we have Michael Thomas, who will just catch everything that comes in his direction to pair with the speed threat Tyreek Hill, Smith to play the slot, just dirty receiving core. And then we actually got the X factor that I was hoping for here on Lattimore. Now, I will show you guys because, again, I don't want you to think I just put one on him. But, right there. So in the Super Bowl week, he got the Superstar X Factor development trait increase. And he's got the shutdown corner one. So that's exactly what I was looking for Marshawn Lattimore. We needed a cornerback that can really shut people down. So I think him now paired with Eli Apple is going to be a nice duo there. Defensive line, we still got Cam Jordan. Defensive tackles are good. We're still going to start Wilkie's here at right end. Safeties are still upgrading. And linebacking core is coming together. We still have Anzalone, who's a nice linebacker. Garrett here's played well. And then Merrim here is going to be the rookie starting at the linebacking spot that Davis was playing in. So defense, I mean, we definitely could use a couple of defensive players, but I'm not mad where we are at all, especially offensively. I mean, we should put up points this year. We should be a fierce offensive team. I don't see a lot of teams being able to stop us, and especially with our defense improving here, getting some players here and there, I feel like we can make a run. If we were 12-4 last year, I wouldn't expect a decrease in that. So, hoping for playoffs again. Let's go ahead and set our season goal here. I think we're a playoff caliber team here in year 3, but let's go ahead and get right to mid-season. All right, so we're back here at mid-season. Not really anybody I'm looking to bring back, to be honest. Patrick Robinson has been a great guy for us, but he's 33. Let's be honest here. It's probably no need to bring him back. Josh Hill, going to let him go. Marcus Davenport, I thought he would be somebody for us, but we kind of went in a different direction. We wanted a speed rusher, and he's more of a power guy here, so we're probably going to let him go. Although that's a pretty cheap deal to get him on, like a $2 million. So we might bring him back just to get some snaps because he's not a bad player. So if there's one guy we're going to bring back, it'll probably be Davenport because that's a pretty good deal to get him on. And besides that, there's really nobody I would like to bring back. So we'll probably try to bring Davenport back to a 3 or 4 year deal here, just so we have some pass rush, in case some of our guys need to come out and take a little bit of a break. But yeah, not a whole lot here at midseason to do. All right, it looks like we got a bye here finally. Okay, we are 14-2. Jesus, even better than last year. We were 12-4 last year. I mean, we did improve, in my opinion. We got an X Factor with Marshawn Lattimore there. Let's just go ahead and see what we're going to be taking on. Ooh, 49ers? Wow, I don't see the 49ers in the playoffs a whole lot at all. Ooh, okay. We get 6 upgrade points from freaking Herbert. Smith with 2. Okay, it looks like Herbert had a gnarly year. He's going to be up in the 90 range already. Man, he's upgrading quick. Offensive line's upgrading. Right guard ended up being a star guy. He's got 5 upgrade points. Defensively here, Couple of upgrade points for Marshawn Lattimore, never hurts. Ooh, linebackers upgrading well. Got a couple for Wilkies here. All in all, a good year. Good freaking year. And upgrade points at least. Let's go and check out the stats. So we were second in offensive yards, 47 touchdowns. Come on now. We gotta check out who won MVP. If Herbert freaking Herbert wins MVP in his second year with the Saints. He puts up gnarly numbers. We haven't even seen him yet. Kamara's at number 6. So it looks like we had decent production. So Herbert, 4,000 yards, 47 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 72% completion rate. Great year by him. He wins himself the MVP in his second year. I'll take it. Running here. Oh my goodness. 1,600 yards, 16 touchdowns. No fumbles by Kamara. That's insane. If you compare quarterback and running back together, that is just insane. Receiving here, we get 89 receptions by Thomas, 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill, 74, 805. Tre'Quan Smith, 57, 709. Kamara doing work. Our tight end actually had a pretty good year as well. We just spread the ball around, especially for touchdowns. Blocking-wise, offensive line held up really good. Probably the best they've held up yet. 114 tackles by Cale Garrett here. 99 by Anzalone, 91 by Lattimore. Sacks, we're going to get 12 by Rankin, 6 by Jordan, 5 by Wilkies. Man, this is our freaking year. 4 by Garrett, bro. We went off everywhere. 3 picks by Lattimore, 3 by Bell, 2 by Garrett, 2 by Anzalone, 2 by Apple, a couple of one bombs. Man, we had an insane year. We're going to be taking the playoffs by storm here. I mean, we got 2 MVP candidates. One won the MVP, and our quarterback and Kamara, who just, I mean, he had an insane year. There's no getting around that. Kamara had an insane year, 16 touchdowns, and we got the MVP and quarterback, and we're taking on the 49ers here at home. We're going to be playing at the Superdome. Let's get it done. Let's get it freaking done. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see what our team's doing. I mean, we got beat down by Philly last year in the playoffs. Come on, 49ers, don't do me like this. We should be able to score at any time. Touchdowns. We should be putting up touchdowns, bro, not punting. Okay, I'm a little scared. We do have a 7-point lead, though, in the 4th. Oh, my God, they tie it up. And they win! No freaking way, bro. How? I don't get it. I don't freaking get it. I mean, I don't know what else I can do. We have 2 MVP candidates. One won the MVP in our quarterback. And Kamara, who was at number 6, we have an insane receiving core, good O-line. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know what to do about that. That's got to be one of the best teams of all time we just put up there. And we got shellacked by the 49ers. And our overall was not close. They had like a 76 overall. We're sitting at like an 89. I mean, I don't get that, man. I don't. All right, guys, I mean, after coming off these playoff losses here, I'm just going to try to stack the team as much as possible. We're going to go after a defensive tackle, Sheldon Richardson, who's got an X factor here. We're going after all X factor guys. So we're going to go after Sheldon Richardson, Harrison Smith at strong safety, and Chris Harris. If we get these guys, there should be no ifs, ands, and buts about it. We should automatically be Super Bowl contenders. Let's go ahead and check out these abilities. So we'd get an unstoppable force here. I think that's 2 unstoppable forces. Him and Cam Jordan would both have that, I believe. Harrison Smith is going to have reinforcement, which would be nice. And then Chris Harris is going to have shutdown. So if we get 2 shutdown corners, I mean, we should be loaded on defense. And we're offering these guys a lot of money. So I'm assuming they're just going to come here. We'll see. Yeah, all 3 of them do accept it. So we get Harrison Smith, Chris Harris, and Sheldon Richardson. Jesus, we just add 3 freaking X factors to defense. Because offense wasn't a problem. We performed great offensively. So if we had one weak spot, it was defense, and we just loaded our defense. Loaded it. All right, to be honest here, we didn't really hit on any picks. I mean, we got a nice free safety here. That's not going to start I kind of took some chances because we really didn't need a whole lot of people. Our offensive line, I like where we're at there. Tight end is good. Just offense in general is good. Defense, after we made a lot of signings there, I just really didn't see where we needed an upgrade at. Especially that after getting all those 3 X factors. So draft wasn't real great, but to be honest, like I said, we didn't need much. So we're just going to hop right into the 4th year. Pretty much the same squad offensively. Well, the same squad offensively. We're just going to have way more defensive weapons here. Hey, guys, I don't want you to be alarmed, but I think we have 8 X factors total on this team, which is insane. Herbert ended up getting an X factor. Again, I'll show you this just so you don't think I put it on him myself. He earned it, let's see here. Right there, he earned it in the Super Bowl week, probably from winning MVP. He's got high-low deadeye. What? Accurate passers know the ball placement is difference between a touchdown and a turnover. When they enter the zone, all high and low passes are thrown with perfect accuracy. He's got inside deadeye, conductor, homer, red zone deadeye, protect. Jesus, I mean, come on. What else do you want from a guy? Good Lord. Okay, so we're literally talking about just an insane offense. I mean, there's no way around it. Just insanity on the offense. And then when you go to defense, it's not much difference. I mean, we have 5 X factors on defense. Literally 5. And 3 on offense. The 3 X factors I'm going to use double shutdown corners because I do want to be able to shut down the passing game pretty good. I was thinking about going reinforcement, but I want to have 2 shutdown cornerbacks, and we did that. And then we're going to have Cam Jordan still have his X factor because we still need some pass rush. I guess Harrison Smith is just going to play. But, man, we got a freaking squad up in here. And I'm excited to see what we can do this year. I think we can even have a better year than we did last year, which is scary. I mean, it's real scary. So we have 3 upgrade points still on Herbert. He might end this rebuild at a 99 overall if we keep on getting screwed in the playoffs here. I can't believe we lost that last playoff game. I don't know what's going on there, you know? I really don't. Let's go ahead and set our season goal, though. You know what, man? We're in season 4, but it's Super Bowl time for us. We got a team right now that is probably one of the best of all time if it literally would go together like this. It'd probably be one of the best of all time. So I guess let's go ahead and get to mid-season and check out what we're looking like. All right, so checking out the players we're going to have to re-sign. Definitely want to bring back Chris Harris. He's going to want a decent-sized contract, but he's an X factor, so definitely worth it. And besides that, I'm not really seeing a whole lot here. To be honest, I probably should have started Chauncey Gardner-Johnson at strong safety, but I mean, not over Harrison Smith. I'm just saying to begin with, but not really anybody to bring back again. So we'll just bring back Chris Harris and probably let everybody else go here. So let's go ahead and see if we're in the playoffs, man. I'm gonna be heated if we ain't. Well, another 13-3 year for us. We're taking on the Panthers here coming up in this next playoff game. I feel like jumping into the playoff game might screw us. I feel like if we just advance the week, that might give us a better chance. I don't know. I'm just trying to think what could be going wrong with our team. Because I feel like when we enter the game, it just doesn't give us what we should have. Like when we simulate forward, this is what our squad can do. Like we know we're good. Because our quarterback performs great in the sim. 4,200 yards, 34 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 71% completion rate. See, those stats are fine with me. It's just when we enter the game, like in the playoff games, it doesn't give me like what these stats show me. So these stats show me that Herbert's a monster, but when we enter the game, that's just not what happens. So I feel like maybe we should just advance forward, and if we make it to the Super Bowl, I'll hop in that game and just play it myself, I guess, because I don't want to get screwed over by just hopping in the game and getting blown out like last year when we lost to the 49ers. I mean, that was insane. 1,400 yards by Kamara, though, 14 touchdowns, no interception. I mean, no fumbles. Receiving the ball, Thomas, another 1,000-yard year for him, 9 touchdowns. Oh, my God. Kamara had 46 receptions, 800 yards, 7 touchdowns. 74, 707. Okay, I'm kind of wondering, is that real? Kamara, that's insane stats right there. Traquan Smith, 50 receptions, 700 yards, 2 touchdowns. Our tight end does work as well. How do we do blocking? Oh, our left tackle allowed 10 sacks. That's not great. Tackles, we get 117 by Garrett, 98 by Anzalone. Sacks, we get 15. Oh my gosh. 15 by Cam Jordan, 11.5 by Richardson, 10.5 by Wilkies, 5 by Rankins. That's just our D-line right there. We get 3 D linemen that are starting with double-digit sacks. Interceptions, we get 4 by Lattimore, 3 by Smith, Garrett with 2. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, we're talking about just an insane season. Insane season. Go ahead and check out the yearly awards here. Oh, wow. Marcus Mariota wins MVP? Okay. How are we? Okay, I was going to say, how are we not in the conversation here? Kamara is in the conversation at number 7. To be honest, Kamara should be higher than that. He almost had a 1,000 season where he had 1,000 yards rushing. Well, he had way more than 1,000 yards rushing, and he nearly had 1,000 yards receiving. So we're not going to hop into these games. I guess we're just going to advance forward because I feel like hopping into them messes us up. I guess we'll hop into the Super Bowl if we make it there, and we'll play that just to see what this squad is like. But let's just go ahead and advance forward here. Are we going to get past Carolina? Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. Look, we get past Carolina with ease there. So 31-20. So that might be the problem for us that it was. So 31-20, we take out the Panthers. Are we going to take out the Cowboys? Let's do it. Let's get it. Man, don't send me home. Yes, we got the... Oh, no. No, I thought we won. What the crap, bro? How are the Cowboys going to take us out? Really? We're going to lose to the Cowboys? Oh my God, bro. We had 5 X Factors. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it, bro. I'm not freaking getting it. What just happened? Okay, I guess we just lost to the Cowboys, man. I guess we just lost to the freaking Cowboys. Well, I guess why not go after another cornerback here? We're going to try to go after Byron Jones, another X-Factor cornerback, and see if we can get him. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of money to work with here, so we're not able to really just get the offer up really high. So I guess we're going to have to offer him just, you know, we only have 10K left. So literally this is all of our money. We'll see if he accepts it here. Come on, Byron Jones. You know, oh, wow, he rejects it. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to show the draft, to be honest, because I really don't think we can get much better anywhere. We really have all the positions filled that we need, so I don't really think the draft is going to help. But if I do find a gym in there that will start, I'll let you guys know. And if not, I'll catch you guys here back at the last season. Well, we know what time it is here. It is Super Bowl or bust time. I'm really surprised we haven't won the Super Bowl by now. I mean, to be honest with you, I really am. I'm really surprised about this. I just don't get it. We have such a freaking super team right now. We got Herbert up to a 95 overall. Let's go ahead and check out his stats here. Since it is potentially the last time we'll see him, I mean, come on. Look at those stats. He's literally almost got 99 on all accuracies. The number 2 ranked quarterback in the league. Kamara's up in here. I mean, same offensive team. So there's nothing new to see there. Defensively, we're the same as well. Same linebackers, same D-line. Wilkie's here is going to get his start as usual. Got those X-Factor corners. We're going to switch it up. Instead of going double X-Factor corners, I guess we'll go double X-Factor D-linemen. Maybe that'll help out. See if we can get a little more pressure. But, I mean, double-digit sacks last year probably can't get much better than that. Same team right now. Same team. I don't think I started. Yeah, I want Wilkie's to be the pass rusher here. He's really impressed me with how good he's upgraded. Look at that. 95 offense. 85 defense. We should make the playoffs with ease here. So I'm not going to check back at midseason, guys. We're just going to simulate straight to the end of the year because I'm not going to need to resign anybody. It's the last year of the rebuild. So if we don't make the playoffs, I guess it's just over here, and I'm gonna be devastated if we don't make the playoffs. This is one of those teams I want a Super Bowl win with. I mean, they're so stacked. We gotta get one, right? We gotta freaking get one. All right, I don't want to complain or anything, but I'd have to say the Madden Sims screwed me over. Hey, big time in this one. Big freaking time. They didn't even have us making the playoffs this last year. Oh yeah, we're a 6-10 ball club, Madden. That makes perfect sense. Well, you know what? We're a freaking 6-10 team. That's what we are. We have 8 X factors, and we're a 6-10 team. Really? I mean, we probably have the best receiving core ever. I mean, we're talking ever. Maybe since Randy Moss, Chris Carter, even probably better than that, to be honest. Michael Thomas, Tyreek Hill, got the best deep threat probably ever to play in the game in Hill, and Thomas, who literally will catch anything that comes his way. And we have Kamara, we have Herbert, we have a good O-line. Defense, we have not 1, not 2, not 3. We have 5 X factors. 5. Oh, we don't make the playoffs. We don't make the freaking playoffs. You know what, man? I don't know. I don't know about that one. I feel like we got screwed over in the playoffs either way. 28th in offensive yards? What? Okay, I guess there's nothing to see there. There's nothing to see there that's going to make me happy. So we're going to end the rebuild there. I do apologize for that, guys. I don't know what happened there. I think the sim screwed me over. We should have won the Super Bowl multiple times. We freaking were 12-4 and 14-2, made the playoffs, got beat the first round. Got beat the first freaking round. And then we don't even make the playoffs this last year. I don't know. I don't know about that one, but it was still a fun rebuild. I mean, that's the most X Factors I've ever had. We had an 8, and Justin Herbert ended up being a monster. Let me know what you guys thought about that rebuild, though. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure you hit that sub button. We're on the road to 800 subscribers, so I really would appreciate every single one of you to subscribe. That really would be appreciated, and make sure you do it if you did enjoy the rebuild. I'll catch you guys next time. Again, make sure you leave a suggestion of who you want to see next, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.